please keep calling everyone who disagrees with anybody on the far left and socialists and communists are a bunch of homophobes and ists and isms. Yeah, keep doing that because you keep voting in Republicans. And that's the interesting fact here is that now Glenn Youngkin, he did win the governor of Virginia. The lieutenant governor who won, Winsome Sears. She's a black female, immigrant from Jamaica, not even first generation American. But she did serve the Marines as an electrician. But no. That apparently she got into office by being only voted for by African Americans. Everybody who's white didn't vote for Winsome Sears. Bullcrap. There's no way that Winsome Sears did not get into office as lieutenant governor without white people voting for her. Why did white people vote for her? Because they thought she did, or she's going to do, a good job. Hopefully she will. So, angry over GOP win in Virginia, The View, those crones over there, blames white women afraid of history. Obviously, these crones, these idiots on The View, don't necessarily understand the nuances of voting. You keep telling these women who got, for the most part, they're suburbanite women. Some of them have higher education. Probably most of them do. And you keep telling them that you should stay home and shut up. Let the school system teach your kids what we want. And if you disagree with us, you're a racist, bigot, homophobe. Now, a lot of these women who may have not voted the correct way in 2020 are saying, wait, what? Fuck you. No, I don't like, my kids coming home and telling me that, why is a teacher telling white people suck and we're the evil incarnate? And the mom probably goes, wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, back the truck up. Your teacher told you what? Oh, because you're white? That sounds racist. And of course, when Terry McAuliffe says, yeah, you suburban white women, shut the fuck up. Just let us teach your kids. It would be, you just don't worry about it. We'll be in control, and you just shut up and keep paying your taxes. Of course these women, of course men, of course anybody will be like, wait, what the fuck? Fuck you. No. At some point, normies, a switch kicks on, they're like, wait a minute, wait, what? You're calling me, just because I disagree with you, who most often than not, I'd be on your side, now you're saying I'm a racist, bigot, homophobe, when I was agreeing with you, but now that I don't agree with you, I'm a bad person? Fuck you. Who's the other guy? Glenn Youngkin? I'm going to vote for him. Oh, who's the other woman for lieutenant governor? Winsome Sears? God, I'm going to vote for her. And there's a Latino who ran for AG and won. Republican? I'm going to vote for him. Why? Because you keep calling me names. You don't know anything about me. But there is the rub. You don't agree with anybody on the far left. This is what happens. Don't agree with every stupid hot take The View has. Racist, bigot, homophobe. Bam! Right off the bat. Not even. And I get it. Well, Laszlo, you call liberals and socialists and communists who don't know you, or you don't know them, that they're evil people. Yeah, they are. And I don't need to know them. If you're on the far left, if you're a socialist, if you're a communist, you want me out of the picture. So what does that mean? Do I have to get to know you completely 100% well to know the fun fact that you want me dead? Nah, go fuck yourself. The pity party continued on The View, where they discussed the Virginia race. For the second day in a row, the liberal co-host shouted down their conservative host, NFL reporter Michelle Tafoya, for pushing back on their DNC talking points about critical race theory and education. Tafoya began by asserting the economy was one of the most crucial issues moving voters to support Republicans. That lies the rub. Again, I'm not going to say the economy was the best in 2020, but it wasn't the worst, considering what was going on, and consider it was all self-induced. In 2019, our best economy in 50, 60 years? Perhaps after World War II? But, then again, you go against these old bats on The View, you dare push back and go, I sort of disagree. Racist, bigot, homophobe! You're like, wait a minute. All I did was disagree with you. No, you have to agree with us. Or else. Fuck you. But the liberal host didn't want to concede that the GOP had a winning message. Joy Behar, unfortunate first name, argued Democrat candidate Terry McAuliffe had been hurt by Democrats in Washington, unable to get Biden's agenda accomplished, which disenchanted liberal voters. No, bullshit. The liberals out there would have already voted for Terry McAuliffe. It's just that some liberal voters who are more center-left kept hearing that if they didn't agree with the liberal people who usually vote for, that they're racist, bigoted, homophobes, when they got their kids coming home from school saying, why am I being taught this shit? And they're going, bullshit, what the fuck? You know? Of course, these crones, these old battle axes are going to say, well, it was because of Biden. No. This is a state election, statewide election. This wasn't a... Now, I will admit that it has some effect on the overall of the votes, saying, well, screw the Democrats, whatever. The fun fact here is that they're saying that it was the federal level that eked down or came down the mountain and hit the state level. That's why it affected the election. No. Politics is local for the most part, and this was a local election, statewide. There's also other localities that were for statewide congressional seats and Senate seats, House seats, I guess, House of Burgess, House of Delegates, something like that. So, of course, everything is local. Yeah, they noticed what was going on in the federal level, but they're like, yeah, I get the federal level, but look what the fuck is going on here. We have the even actually you could say she's probably correct there, but it's not how she's correct. Is that A.G. Garland is saying, yes, if you're a parent, we're going to send the FBI after you. I know that's not what he said, but that's what he said. It's a chilling effect. We're going to send the FBI on you because you dare challenge the narrative in the local school boards. And these people are like, what the fuck you? No. And Glenn Youngkin was saying, no, we're not going to teach this bullshit. And in fact, we're actually going to push back against the school boards. Bam. Of course, that's a winning message. And they kept... McAuliffe doubled down, tripled down, quadrupled down, quintupled down. He kept doubling down. He kept saying, yeah, if you're a parent, you suck. Fuck you. We're going to do what we want. Then he goes, well, that's not what I said. And of course, that's what he said. He goes, and he tried to backtrack and backpedal, but still double down, triple, and quadruple down at the same time. Sarah Haynes dismissed the flip from blue to red because it hadn't been a trend after a presidential election for decades in Virginia. She also griped that Trump being banned off of social media may have helped Republican Glenn Youngkin. Doubt it. But he's still out there. The problem is they say might be of help because he's not, without him not being there, and people associating Republican. No. Because the people who supported Trump went out and voted for Glenn Youngkin. They didn't vote for fucking Terry McAuliffe. Just because, I don't like Trump's attitude. If someone vote, no, bullshit. They're already on board on the Republican Trump train. They're going that route. But Sonny, bad unfortunate first name, Hostin bitterly complained that Trump was very present during the election, completely removed from reality. She also claimed Democrats didn't put enough effort into convincing voters that CRT wasn't real. It's real. Don't believe your lying eyes, or believe your lying eyes, or don't believe what you see out there, folks. That critical race theory being taught, that's not critical race theory. It's theory of critical of race. So it's the same thing. And there's what we're saying. Tafoya went on to argue with Whoopi Goldberg over again about CRT-like material would be taught to kids during school. Despite actually seeing the firsthand from her own kids, Whoopi and Hostin again told Tafoya that CRT wasn't taught in schools. It's taught in schools. Trust me. I think even in the school my son goes to, it's taught there. But luckily he's not stupid where he's going to take it in. I said, you kind of put it in a different name. You cannot pretend we didn't go through this, she sneered. Hostin backed her up. It was a racial reckoning, she said, referring to George Floyd riots and opposition to CRT. But Tafoya pointed out that it was the left who wanted to erase history. No one was pretending slavery didn't happen, she shot back. In fact, I think when we whitewash history by getting rid of certain names, statues, and people, and Laura Ingalls Wilder references, then we forget, Tafoya argued. ABC tried to cut her off by playing exit music, but Hostin still was given the space to repeat her nasty assertions a Republican won because of racism. Bullshit. It did not happen. Republicans won because Terry McAuliffe was a shitty fucking candidate and Biden somehow had some sort of negative effect, and that's what happened. Terrible candidate telling parents and the voter base that you suck and you should just shut the fuck up and just listen to your school board. We have experts for that. So he's basically advocating for a technocracy. You're too stupid to understand the nuances of teaching young minds full of mush. We can do that better. You just need to shut the fuck up. You should have no say in it. And of course, people out there and parents are saying, wait, fuck you, Terry McAuliffe, and fuck you, Democrats. We're going to vote this way, even though there hasn't been a Republican in statewide in Virginia in 12 years. Now you got 3 in the top 3 slots. Congratulations, Democrats. You done fucking played yourself. And keep doubling down, because this has only helped the Republicans and people like myself who think that the libertarian way is the way to go. Sooner or later, you'll realize it, but it'll be too fucking late. But even at that point, why do you care? You're going to quadruple down and say you're right all the time.